You don't chase peace with someone who benefits from. Boundaries are one of the most misunderstood acts of self-love. Clever way #3. Limit emotional access. People often confuse them with coldness, rejection, or punishment. But in reality, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are armor to protect your peace. When you're dealing with toxic people, boundaries aren't optional. They're survival. They are the invisible lines that say, you can't speak to me like that. You can't take from me without giving back. You don't get to control my emotions. A boundary doesn't mean you hate someone. It means you love yourself enough to stop letting them drain you. Let's be honest. Many of us were taught that being nice means saying yes, even when we want to say no. We were raised to please, to smooth things over, to avoid conflict at any cost. But the truth is, every time you say yes, when your soul is screaming no, you betray yourself. You teach others that your comfort is optional. You teach them that your silence is approval. And toxic people, they notice that. They study your patterns. They learn where your boundaries bend. They test how much guilt it takes for you to give in. And clever way #4. Don't overshare your life once they know that you'll eventually cave. They never stop pressing. That's why boundaries are not selfish. They're sacred. They protect what's pure, what's kind, and what's peaceful inside you. Using boundaries like armor means this. You decide how people treat you. You decide what energy you allow into your life. You decide which conversations are healthy enough to continue. Here's the clever part. Healthy boundaries are quiet. They don't need to be explained over and over again. You don't need to lecture someone about how to treat you. You simply respond differently when they don't. You stop over-explaining, stop defending, and stop apologizing for saying no. Because no is a full sentence, and it doesn't require guilt to sound kind. The strongest people aren't those who fight toxic people. They're the ones who refuse to give them access. They don't build emotional walls and shut out the world. They simply decide, I can love you and still not let you hurt me. Boundaries don't make you cruel. They make you clear. The clever way #5. Master the power of silence. Say, I respect myself enough to stop participating in my own exhaustion. And yes, some people will be angry when you draw the line, especially the ones who benefited from you having none. They'll call you selfish, cold, or difficult. But that's not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of their entitlement. You can't teach someone who refuses to respect your no. You can only enforce it. But because the moment you stop defending your boundaries, you start losing pieces of yourself. So let this truth sink in. You are not responsible for how others feel about your boundaries. You are responsible for how you protect your peace. Boundaries are love in action, not just toward others, but toward yourself. And when you finally wear them like armor, you realize something powerful. You no longer need to build walls to survive because you're already protected by the strength of your own clarity. One of the hardest lessons to learn and one of the cleverest is this. You can't heal someone who enjoys being in control of your pain. Toxic people don't just crave attention. Clever way #6. Walk away without guilt. They crave control. They want to control how you see yourself, how you react, how much guilt you carry, and how long you stay stuck trying to fix what they keep breaking. Their goal isn't harmony, it's dominance. And they often disguise it behind phrases like, you're overreacting. I didn't say that. You're too sensitive. Each line is a quiet weapon meant to make you doubt your reality. Because once they can control your perception, they can control your peace. Detaching from that control is an act of liberation, not rebellion. It's choosing to stand firm in your truth even when someone is trying to rewrite it. Here's the clever truth. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop participating in the so remember this. Detachment isn't giving up on love. It's giving up on control. It's saying, I will love you from a distance, but I will no longer sacrifice my peace for your chaos. When you detach, you stop dancing to the rhythm of their manipulation and start walking to the beat of your own clarity. That's not weakness. That's wisdom. And clever way #7. Strengthen self-worth the moment you realize you don't need anyone's permission to feel peaceful. That's when you become truly free. That's what clever emotional independence looks like. Calm, clear, unshakably grounded in your truth. There's something profoundly wise about realizing that your energy is your most valuable form of currency. Your attention, your focus, your peace, your time. They are all deposits of your life, and every person you interact with is either an investment or an expense. Toxic people, they are emotional thieves. They don't just take your time, they take your clarity, your confidence, and your calm. And if you're not aware, they'll keep making withdrawals until you're emotionally bankrupt. Protecting your energy doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you start caring smarter. You begin to notice who replenishes you and who drains you, who celebrates your growth and who feels threatened by it, who listens when you speak and who just waits for their turn to talk. The clever truth is this: not everyone deserves access to your energy. How toxic people lose power over you. Just because someone wants your attention doesn't mean they've earned it. Just because they call you doesn't mean you have to answer. Just because they need something doesn't mean it's your responsibility to provide it. Protecting your energy is emotional budgeting. You decide where to spend your effort and who's worth the emotional investment. Many of us are generous souls. We give and give, hoping our kindness will be appreciated, hoping our understanding will be enough to fix the brokenness in others. But the truth is, you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't save people who are committed to staying the same. You can't heal in environments that constantly hurt you. And that's where boundaries meet energy protection. You start saying no with grace, maybe later with confidence, and I can't without guilt, because your peace isn't up for negotiation anymore. Here's the clever shift. When you treat your energy like a currency, you stop spending it on things that don't bring returns. You stop entertaining arguments that lead nowhere. You stop trying to breaking the cycle of manipulation. Prove yourself to people determined to misunderstand you. You stop overgiving to relationships that never pour back into you. Protecting your energy also means protecting your environment, your physical space, your digital space, your emotional space. You begin to curate what surrounds you. You unfollow what drains you. You limit who gets to be near you, because energy is contagious. And if you're constantly surrounded by negativity, even the strongest spirit will start to fade. And let's be honest, protecting your energy will sometimes make people angry, especially the ones who benefited from your lack of protection. They'll call you distant, selfish, or changed. But that's okay. You are changing. You're growing. You're finally realizing that your peace is not a luxury. It's a requirement. Protecting your energy means finally choosing you. It means waking up in the morning and asking, who deserves my light today? It means giving yourself permission to rest, to pause, to recharge without guilt, without apology. Recognizing red flags early, and the beautiful thing: when you protect your energy, you start attracting people who respect it. You stop surviving in chaos and start thriving in calm.